All right, we got some pattern carpet, we got some frise carpet. Let's mash these two together so it's one flowing beautiful piece. Now what's cracking? It's Carpet Mike here from Carpet Expert Blueprint, and I'm going to show you in this video how to seam pattern carpet to a frise carpet from a hallway loft area to a bedroom, the most common of all seams. So I went ahead and took a flathead screwdriver and I ran it in between the rows on the pattern carpet to go ahead and, split those fibers, get everything all beautiful. Now I'm taking my knife down it and we're going to go ahead and trace that line freestyle, and then I'm going to go ahead and make sure the pattern is lining up evenly from door jamb to door jamb. If it jumps off a little bit and you close the door and you got that little bit of an angle, all bad. So make sure everything's going to line up within the door framing, door jamb, wherever you decide on. Now that that's cut, let's go ahead and trace that line we just created. We got our razor sharp blade here. We're going to cut a few little incisions into that carpet and they dull out fast, so go ahead and swap out that blade, get back to business, and finish marking off where that edge is at. Biggity bam. One more. Oh yeah, that's nice. Next, we're going to go ahead and fold that back. We're going to fold the frise back. On the frise, where we cut all those little slits, we're going to play connect the dots. We're going to connect one little slit to the next, and that, in theory, will give us a straight line all the way down. Now, if for some reason you don't have that steady hand, don't worry. Most people do not. So you just get yourself a little bit of a straight edge and line it up from slit to slit, and then make your cuts. This will be a straight edge for you as well. But me, we like to do freestyle. Keep it a little more exciting over here. All right, next, line these two up. Make sure everything is lining up. From time to time, you can mess up and you just cut it a little bit more, but in this case, we did okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and cut that tape. Door jamb to door jamb. We're gonna fold back one side. We're going to fold one end of the seam tape, and then we're going to tuck that under all the way up to the door jamb, fold under the other side, tuck it to the other side. Boom, everything's good. Now we got a seam iron cooking hot right around the corner. So we're going to go around the corner, grab that seam iron, and we're going to bring it into play here. Now, if you're new to this and you're like, hey, where do I get a seam iron at? Harbor Freight has the best deals on them at the moment. You can get them for around $50. Otherwise, Lowe's and Home Depot have great models as well, but you're going to pay about $80, I think, for those. So anyway, back to seaming this together. We got the seam iron up against the door jamb. We're going to go ahead and let that start cooking up, and we're going to slowly slide it forward. And when you're new to this, definitely take your time. Want to make sure that glue is melted, and when you drop both pieces of carpet down into that seam tape there, make sure the fibers aren't falling into the glue. You just want backing to backing touching, no fibers sliding into it. Fibers get into it, it gets all, I could list all sorts of nonsense. You don't want none of it. So just take your time. And if it gaps at all, just have a kicker nearby and you can tap it together. Work that iron all the way to the other side of the seam here. Make sure you're blending in all the existing carpet. You could use a seam weight. We ain't about that life around here. But we just blend it in with our hands. We're going to slide that iron out, put it on the tray, get that out of the seam. Then we're going to go ahead and put that carpet together, blend it in, biggity bam. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. That's how you seam two different carpets together. Now, if you have any questions about the carpet and flooring industry, go ahead and slam those comments down below and I will connect with you in the next video. Look at, oh,